Hello and welcome back to the kingdom. I'm the Duke and you are joining me in Conan Exiles. I apologize, it is still a pretty busy time for me, but we are trying to catch up. And as you can see, we are close to the unnamed city. There's a couple of things that I want to do today. One of them is actually find a place where we're going to set up our first town, which is going to be the Sorcery Legion. And I was thinking of doing it somewhere in the desert, down around here somewhere. So we're going to explore that area a little bit later and put down a portal so that we can go and build there. We also need to learn the religion, of course, and for that we're going to have to go and see a priest around here somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. But for now, first, we are going to head into the unnamed city for two reasons, mainly. The first main reason is I want to harvest legendary repair kits for my weapons and my armor. And that we're going to need to get from one of the dragons that is in the city. I think it's over here. We'll just go and have a look. So I'm probably going to build my teleporter somewhere around here. So let's head that way. The second reason why I want to go to the unnamed city is because of, let me just quickly get it up. One of the challenges for the battle pass is to defeat a boss in the unnamed city, which is 10 times 150 XP. I also want to see if I can try and make some headway with my challenges, just to get some progress on the battle pass for the new age of war. So that's what we're going to do first, and see if we can even get lucky with the legendary repair kit. This is usually my entry point into the city. I find it a little bit easier to find my way, and it's also pretty close to where I want to set up my teleporter, so good stuff. Also, we did see in the previous episode one of the workbenches that I built is for castle building stuff. Now, I don't have any plans to use that at the moment, but if I do in the future, we are going to have to come and kill a lot of undead here in the city as well for their resources, so we can get a lot of bone, because the castle pieces uses bone meal. So, is he stuck? Am I lagging? Might have been both. Okay, this is so weird. I think I'm lagging at the moment, but that's okay. As long as... Whoa. I've got a huge lag, but let's see how if we can just play past it. But there's a couple of strong enemies right on this bridge over here as we discover the unnamed city. But I'm not going to tangle and dance with them at this moment. Now there's a couple of dragons in this area. There's a boss dragon over there and a smaller one as well, as you can see, is standing right there. And then there's another boss, I think it's a boss dragon, over on that side. So that's where I'm going to try and get my repair kits from. There's a smaller dragon down there as well. The spawning pools. Yeah, this is the area that I was looking for. That's the big dragon right over there. So we're gonna try and take him on. But for now, let me just build my teleport over here. Yeah, I think this will do. So let me grab my construction hammer. Building pieces, we are going sandstone. And I've got a huge lag at the moment. I just hope it's not going to cause my death in here. I've also been pretty busy trying to find a way to see if I can upgrade my PC for Starfield that's coming in September. And no easy task, I can tell you that. That's a lot of money. Some stairs. There we go. Some windows. Doorway. Some roof pieces. Oh. Can't build the roof pieces just yet. Because I don't have any plant fiber. Let's place down the teleporter. Yeah, I think that will do, and then of course some lighting for when it gets dark. There we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to come and build the roof a little bit later when I've got some plant fiber. It is at the base, but I just want to go ahead and take on this big dragon, see if it counts towards a boss. There he is. And see if we can get some repair kits for our legendary items. So let the fight begin. There we go. Boss defeated. And we got a couple of nice stuff here. There's the Grandmaster Armor Repair Kit. Okay, so what happened to the legendaries? The Horned Helmet. This is a legendary heavy armor, which is awesome, and the Fragment of Power, which is also important. Let's go ahead and harvest him. Don't think we got a boss key. No, we didn't. Okay, so this one has 200 armor, and the new one I got has 312 armor. That is a massive difference. Let's just look at the style of it first. 2 horns, yeah, that's okay. But we'll keep the shaman look for now. Okay, so I don't think I can open this chest. Oh, this is just a normal chest. Okay, so we got a little bit of a reduction in our health at the moment, which is a reduction of 3%. Which comes down to 29, but that's okay. So just a couple of observations I want to make about the new combat system. I must say I really enjoy and prefer the way it is functioning at the moment. I was able to get my stamina back really quickly, which is pretty cool. That's how I prefer it. Okay, now that that one is done, let me just go and grab some plant fiber real quick. I'll just jump to the spot right here. And then I can just put up a roof, and then we can go and look for a site to build the Set Religion town. Okay, we're back. And now to get the roof up. I only get pieces. I don't think I've grabbed enough plant fiber. Yeah. Oh well. Anyways, so I'm going to make my way down to the south, and we are going to traverse that part of the desert to see if we can find a suitable place for our next town. And it is this way, so let's have it on over that way. Stumbling over my words this morning. A little bit tired still, but doing well. I hope you are all doing well and that you are good of health. It is Monday, which usually is not the most pleasant day for people. But for me personally, this is my day off, so I prefer to have Mondays. Now let's see, this is where the desert starts. And this is actually one of the walkways that you come in. I might actually use one of these pathways as part of the town. That might be an option. That might be an option. And then somehow maybe use these as part of the setup. Huh. Now that is a very interesting possibility. Okay, I'm just going to cross over to the rest of the desert on this side, see if I can find maybe another spot. Let me just go up this dune. Now, in terms of the style that I'm going to use to build this town, I was thinking of a sort of Mayan building style theme, if I can put it that way, where you have the big temple on the one side, and then you have this big walkway through the middle, basically, with all the buildings coming down that walkway. And maybe the building style as well. There's another demon over here, of course. Let's send him back to the unnamed city. There you go. This spot is a little bit too busy for me, so I think I'm going to continue. And also the Mayan building style in terms of what looks like a half pyramid with a building on top of it. So that is what I have in mind. And also I was thinking of using some of the arena building set, mainly because it is stone that actually fits in nicely with the desert, and it also has some building pieces that has sand on it, which would be absolutely perfect when you're using it on the outside here in the desert, which will give it that look of sand blowing over the tiles or the walkways or whatever. So that is what I have in mind, so that's what I'm going to try and do. As you can see, this desert part is really desolate. Not much going on around here. I'm trying to find a pathway that is fairly straight and not too many of these ruins around. And another demon on your way. Go. Bye-bye. Let's have a look at this one. It might be a little bit too busy right there in the middle. Okay, let's continue. The one on this side seems like it might be even more ruins. But let's just have a look. So far my best option seems to be the first one, where I started. Yeah, there's a lot of ruins over here. But it is to the side there. And the pathway looks mostly open. Okay, I think there's one more. Yeah, looks like there might be one more. Let's have a look at the last one. The other nice thing about building in this area is that you don't really need to put the walls around the city or the town. Yeah, no, this is too busy. I think that first pathway on the other side might be still the best option. Interesting to see there's still some of these Age of Sorcery stuff around. And some roasted hunch. Okay, so let's head back to the first one and place a portal there and see if we can get at least a layout for the town that we're going to build and see if it can work. See you there. Okay, so we made it back to the first one. This is where we are going to build this town. I'm just going to place down a teleporter just temporarily. As soon as we have a better layout of the town, then we can decide where we're going to place it permanently. But for now I'm just going to place it here, just to be able to come back here quickly and easily. Also, let me see if I can get some storage. Decoration, storage. Nope. I need some twine. Okay. Well, I need to go and get some plant fiber and twine as well. So Yeah, I could probably make it here, but it's gonna take a while. Okay, I'm just gonna jump back to my HQ, get some resources, and then I will be back. And we are back. So just grab the storage real quick. I think it's on the decorations. There we go. Oh. Did that place or not? Yeah, it placed. Just having a lot of lag today, which is not pleasant. I'm gonna leave some twine here just for in case. Alright, now we need to see if we can get a basic layout in terms of what we're going to do. There's a lot of ruins over there, so I don't think I'm gonna do the temple over on that side. I'd rather do the temple on this side, going into the exiled lands. So it's probably going to be over here. And because this is a pathway, I was thinking of doing an arch inside the building that goes over the pathway, so you can as well just run underneath the temple right through to the other side. Maybe put in some doors. That's an option. But so yeah, the temple is going to stand over on this side, and then you have this pathway, and then you have the different buildings on each side. Yeah, I think we can work around this. And then the buildings is probably going to follow this pathway, and we will see how far we go. I've got a couple of different buildings that I want to do. For instance, of course, we're going to have an inn, a pub. We're probably going to have some blacksmith, carpenter, some merchants selling different kind of stuff. And as I said, we are going to use the arena building style. Not all of the buildings. The buildings themselves are probably going to be something else. But the walkways on the outside, I'm going to use the arena. Now you can see this normal arena foundation, which is clean. And then you also have the one that has some sand on top of it, which is absolutely perfect because this is the one I'm mainly going to use. Now, what we're going to need: hardened brick, shade wood, and steel reinforcements, which is mainly the resources that we use for building the main base. So we have quite a few of them. So I'm just going to jump back to my factory, grab some of those resources, and then we will be back. Okay, here we are. So let me just grab this one real quick. So I said that we are going to have our temple over here, so I'm just going to place down those two foundations. Let's see, we're going to have our walkway basically through like this. Okay. Not sure how big we're going to make the temple. It actually needs to be big enough to have an altar, of course, in it. And let's see on the other side as well. Oh, the lag is really heavy today. And it's probably going to be, yeah, it's going to have to be one higher. like that. I might remove some of these later on if I want to actually build a basement. I'm probably gonna have to decide that pretty soon. Come to think of it. Up to there, and there we go. So this is going to be the walkway coming through underneath the temple, so you can just continue on this path. I might have a door or a gate or something in here, and then you can just walk all the way through, continue on your way, and then the temple is going to sit on top of it. And as I said, we are going to build some pathways. I need to fill that space along this path, and then we're going to have our buildings on this side over here, and that's going to be the town. There's going to be the set religion, so if we actually want to unlock that one, so if we go to knowledge, religion, we have Zaf, where do we get the acolyte of Set? We can either spend 50 points, or we can just go and speak to someone to learn this religion. Now, this specific person was actually part of the Ace of Sorcery, so let's hope that we can still learn the religion from him. Okay, here we are. And it seems things have changed a little bit. Now I do apologize for the lag that I've got at the moment. I went and have a look, and it seems that I actually have another game running in the background. So just give me a moment. Okay, we are back. Frames per second, a little bit better. Okay, there's still some people around, but everything seems to be broken down. That's a fighter. Oh, still a lot of lag. My apologies. One of the reasons why I need to upgrade my PC. That's a slaver. Merchant. A razor. And it changes in about 6 seconds. This is interesting. Oh. So if the merchant is still here selling stuff, then I wonder if you can still get the coins somewhere. That will be interesting to see. Because as far as I know, the caravans have left, so you can't turn in supply materials. You can't return with the sorcerers. I have Khan. Okay, so they are still selling some stuff. There's even a well over here. I wonder if... No, can't even drink from it. But we are here to learn the religion, so let's go up the stairs. The altar seems a little bit broken. My apologies, something weird is going on with my PC as Vortex, the mod manager, just started launching itself in the background as well. So for some reason there's a lot of stuff going on my PC and I don't know why. Oh, really? Is this just another fighter? Yeah. And then a fighter, but at least this guy still seems to be over here.
Greetings, wanderer. I suspect an
Golem
insect
constructor, we
and
might as well
winding
learn that.
road has brought you to
And
me.
he is selling the
I am a
crystalline guardian empty arm.
My current
Okay, for
medium
blood
is
crystals. So
crystals. Should
we
you
need
wish,
to find some blood crystals as well somewhere. I can already build the column crafting station. I just want to make a nice place for it there at my main base. And that's probably another fighter over there. And there as well. Let's see what else is over here still. Okay. The teleporter is still standing here. But we are here to learn the religion of Seth. Let's see. Oh, he's still here, although it's only his head.
Exile.
There we go. We can learn the emote by Seth, and we can learn Acolyte of Seth. So you don't have to talk to him right now. We'll talk to him later, maybe, just to get the story. Oh, the lag is real. Alright, so that means that we now should have the Acolyte of Set unlocked. So we can now go ahead and basically just craft this and put it in the temple. So that's going to help a lot. Ooh, they've got some braziers that we can build as well. So we're probably going to use that around the temple. And then we can just use far fewer points for the upgrades. Snake arrows. That's pretty good. This is a shrine, so you can actually build a smaller shrine that you can also use somewhere. And then the other upgrade is 11 points. And you get a snake idol. We're probably going to use that as well. Oh, and now you see here we have the Stygian Watchtower, and this is, by the looks of it, it is really the bold style that we are going for, the Mayan style basically. So this is absolutely perfect. I think the Acolyte set is going to fit nicely into the town plans that we have. So just want to claim that real quick, which means that we've got another level and we can claim the rewards. Alright, so I think that's going to be it for this episode. As you can see, it is getting dark around here as well, so let's go and stand over here where there is some light. Yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. I'm going to have to try and see if I can figure out what is running in the background that's just eating my resources. Just a few moments ago I had to pause again because a game launcher just decided he was going to launch while I'm playing another game. So something weird is going on in the background. But thank you for joining me. As you can see, we've made some progress just in terms of setting up a place where we can find or harvest some legendary repair kits. Or this one was called the Grandmaster, so I'm not sure what's up with that. That might be something different, I think. The Grandmaster might work for the purples ones and not the legendary ones. I'll have to test that and see. But like the video if you liked this episode, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Then just join us in the kingdom, and I will see you next time. Until then, enjoy.